Good morning, Pat and everyone. I know I am not seeing, I'm seeing two people. I don't know if that includes me. In any event, good afternoon, everyone. It's 12 o'clock. I'm always tempted to say good morning for some reason. In any event, today I am running a little late, but there are so many things we can talk about. Hi, Patricia. But I want to mention one thing first. For some reason, I am having a little bit of an issue with my some of my videos. I'm being told that they are not suitable for advertisers. And hi, John. And I feel like saying it seems like they think or they are throwing me. This message is for YouTube, basically. YouTube is throwing me in the same lot as people who are causing mischief on YouTube, posting bad, crazy videos, or saying things that are not right. I am not. I don't believe in biting the hand that's feeding me. So I would like you to let YouTube know. Yes, sometimes I get, pretty strong about what I say, but some of the predictions what I'm saying are predictions based on what I read on the news. I don't curse in my videos. I don't incite violence or any of that stuff. So I would like to throw a challenge to YouTube to show you what I can do. You can gather however many employees you want in one of your offices, and we can set up a conference call. You can call me in. If I don't have some of them in tears by the time I'm done, I'm not worth what I am doing in here. I am very confident about what I do. I would not be on YouTube doing this. And the reason why I am throwing this challenge is to let YouTube know I am not inciting anything. I am being honest with what I see, and I am not saying things that are not true. I am not perfect. I am not God. I am not 100% about everything I predict. I'll be the first to say, but I would like to say that if you don't mind, gather employees in an office, let me know when you want me to talk to them, and I will read without even knowing who's in the room. I'll call some of their names or people and their families. They don't have to tell me their names. So we will see where it goes. I want to show you what I can do. So YouTube, what I do, I am not spreading rumors or like info wars or anything of that sort or inciting violence. I'm simply predicting the outcome of what's in the news. And as I am talking about this, Ms. Hitchie just posted that Trump fired Bolton. I predicted that Bolton was not going to be around for very long. Anybody in the chat remember that I said, hi Margie, maybe a couple of weeks ago, that I said Bolton was not going to last very long? Anybody in the chat remember that? I don't recall which video. I didn't know about that either. I didn't know Bolton was fired. Yes, I just look at my left. To my left, I'm looking at the TV. So if I'm looking my left, I'm looking at the TV. Yes, Bolton has been fired. And I did say Bolton was not going to be. Thank you, Patricia. Yes, I know it is. But Patricia, I'm going to challenge YouTube first for me to read for their staff and so they can see what I can do. But in any event, I did predict. Okay, thank you, John. Yes, I did predict that Bolton wasn't in for very long. So uh, but I just, YouTube has, they're telling me it's there, they're saying the artificial intelligence and all that stuff. Yes, I am a programmer as well. I understand how that stuff works. No, I am not an artificial intelligence or expert or anything that has to do with learning machines, but I understand how they work. So I don't understand how some people can rise very fast, and me, I am, since last year, they've had the thumb over my neck. That's why I'm throwing that challenge to YouTube. Gather as many people you want in an office, and I'll go around the room and show you what I can do. In any event, let me go back to the reason why I am here, is to talk about the news of the day. Bolton, I feel, knew this was coming for weeks because Bolton is as arrogant and he's very sure of himself, and also very he has strong convictions about when he wants to do something. He's gonna go for it. So that's what I feel did Bolton end. He has not been behaving like a sycophant like the other people around Trump do. So, but you know something, as I am looking around Bolton, he feels relieved because the past few months have not been pleasant for him. And also, I have mentioned that how Trump treats his staff. And if you fall out of favor with him, it's even worse. So it seems like Bolton, for some reason, people were telling him not to quit. Hopefully things will change. But people in the White House, like I heard one of ex-employees, Scaramucci, said last night they have that people who work in the White House, they have such on the siege mentality. Okay, so Bolton was suffering from that as well and hoping that he could survive, but in a sense he feels relieved. Hi, Linda. That Trump basically cut him loose, or however, but it has been very bad because Trump is making some very bad decisions behind closed doors, and some of the stuff that he's doing. Bolton, believe me, Bolton, I'm not a fan of Bolton, and I don't feel sorry for anybody the way Trump treat them. But this thing has been boiling in the background, and Bolton is not the only one, by the way. And Barr, who thinks he's safe and doing everything he can to stay on Trump's good side, Trump can't help it. He's going to turn on you any little thing that you do. If he, got woke up and on the wrong side of the bed, he will turn on you. Bolton is not the only one. Barr, I feel, will suffer the same consequences, okay? Because he's not going to be able to defend Trump with what's to come. And Trump is going to ask him to basically break the law. And Barr knows what he can and cannot do. So that's, if everyone remember, I mentioned a few months ago that I had a vision where Barr was grabbed by the collar of his shirt and pulled up while he was sitting behind his desk. So I still feel that's to come. I didn't put a time frame on that because I wasn't sure when it was going to come. But there are challenging situations that are to come between Trump and Barr that's going to cause Barr to fall in disfavor with Trump. So I still expect that to happen. And somebody mentioned that as the chat is scrolling up, Wilbur Ross threatened to fire people at NOAA. Yes, he did, but expect him. Well, he already said that that's not true, but he did threaten them. And also that woman, the who used to work in the Trump for the Trump campaign or during the transition period, also had a say on this as well. So there are a couple of people behind the scenes that are pulling the string for Trump, but they are all going to get themselves in front of Congress to testify. This is going, my prediction is this is going to be very embarrassing for a lot of people. Somebody is asking me, what do I think about Wilbur Ross trying to politicize NOAA for Trump? Sammy is asking that. Sammy, all these people, they are trying to remain on Trump's good side. They will do anything. Okay, who else would hire Wilbur Ross in the position that he's in? Only Trump. Okay, so he has, because remember, as I am talking about this, what I'm being shown, it was his first day in the job. He was wearing one of those 700 and something Gucci shoes, and it had the insignia of the Commerce Department on it, or the logo, I should say, of the Commerce Department on it. Okay, done. That thing was embroidery, something. I don't remember the right word right now. I can't say it. Excuse me, but you know what I mean. It's embroidered or something. I don't remember how do you say that on his shoes. Okay, so. This is who we are dealing with. Okay, to me, that was the craziest thing I have ever seen for somebody to do. It was on TV. If you Google it, you will see it. Okay, so Wilbur Ross is a sycophant, and him too. I don't understand why a multi-billionaire like himself, well, of course, it's prestige. Okay, he has a lot of money. From what I understand, he's a billionaire. He's a wizard as well. He has scammed people out of money. In any event, because it's in the news, I'm only repeating the news, YouTube. So, but the point I'm trying to say is the point I'm trying to make to you is, Wilbur Ross will do anything to continue to ride on the taxpayers' money, protection. I mean, he already has the money, so all he needed is the prestige of riding on one of those black SUVs with security detail around him at our expense. So he'll do anything to stay on Trump's good side. So that's the answer to your question. I believe it was Samantha that asked me that question. Okay, let me see. Let me look for the questions. Oh, Margie says Trump hired Wilbur Ross because he's the biggest stockholder in Deutsche Bank. I wouldn't be surprised. Yes. Was it? Wait a minute. I believe, wasn't he chairman of one of those banks? Besides, yeah, I believe so. He was more than a stockholder. Okay. So let's not. I believe that. I remember seeing in the news. Okay, but in my opinion, over the past couple of weeks, Trump has lost a lot of credibility, and his actions have caused a lot of people to question his mental state. So it's not he's not in a good. I don't feel he's in a good place with the American electorate. Let's put it that way. So Sammy says it must be nice to have $700 shoes. Oh, Sammy, that's the least. I bet you he bought those shoes because he could have the logo sewn, embroidered. I think that's the right word. I couldn't say it earlier. On the shoes. Otherwise, the guy is a multi-billionaire. The $2,000 pair of shoes or $4,000 pair of shoes is nothing to him. But I'm sure he has them made, so they can be quite expensive. Embroidery, yes, Janet, thank you. Okay. Okay, if Trump fires Pence, he'll lose the evangelicals. That's possible. You know. You know something? As I read that comment, I'm reminded of someone that was on TV, or I read. I didn't see that on TV. I read about it. An evangelical who was complaining how Trump was treating the immigrants at the border, and she was saying there are a lot more evangelicals who feels the way she does that are not speaking out yet. So what you are saying already started, and there are grumblings behind the scene. And remember, there's a major article that came out about Falwell. Watch for his fall as well. That guy is going to go down. Okay, that's one of the shoes that's going to fall. And for his support for Trump is going to come back to bite. So that's my prediction when it comes to Falwell and the evangelicals. Yeah, they're going to turn on Trump. It's a matter of time, because what's going to come out the next few weeks, and when Stormy testifies, it's going to be super interesting. Okay, because Trump is not going to like that one bit. So, get your popcorns ready. The next months are going to be very interesting. So, hang in there, people. Don't stress. We have plenty to look forward to. Misty, let me see what the comment is. I don't know if it's I just got the breaking news from the Daily Mail about the firing of Bolton. Oh yeah, we were just talking about that. Okay. Trump not only conned the IRS and not paying taxes, he's now ripping off taxpayers by using their tax dollar on his properties. Yeah, all these things. I believe I mentioned that yesterday in the video I did yesterday about some of the new charges that Congress is going to bring against Trump as part of his impeachment. I believe that's one of them. And also, that's why they're going to bring Stormy to testify as well. From what I understand, that's one of the impeachment charges they're going to have against him. Well, I am not a lawyer, but Trump has given Congress a whole slew of new charges they can have against him. So, yes, there is more to come. Okay, let me look for more comments. Okay, who will be the next person Trump will fire? I mentioned there was a D person that's going to do something. I don't know, I don't know if it's the D person that's going to tell on Trump that's going to get fired next, or if it's going to be Barr, or if Barr has a daughter, a child whose name starts with the letter D. Okay, I have to, because sometimes I confuse members, family members. So, but it feels like to me, Barr is going to catch it. I don't think Trump is going to fire Pence. I am not getting that. And he knows, although has given it some thoughts, but I don't think that's going to happen. I'm not getting that. Okay? So let's see. Kit, a tower card reader said Pompeo was sick and will die. Oh my God, Margaret, I'm not getting that. Uh, I don't. I am not getting that. I am in enough trouble with YouTube, so don't get me into more trouble. But I'm serious. I'm not getting that. Okay. Okay. Let's scroll down and see if I get any more questions. Okay. I haven't heard about Barr for a while. Well, Barr is what you haven't heard. Did you hear about Barr is spending $30,000 of his own money to hold a party, a holiday party at the Trump Hotel? All these things, all these people are doing the thing, and they can keep ingratiating themselves and to Trump's good, still can remain in Trump's good graces. Trump doesn't care. That's what they don't know. He will throw them under the bus at whenever he feels like it or if it suits him. Okay, but don't be surprised. I think I wouldn't be surprised if Barr is next. But you know what? I'll do some more thinking about this, and I will let you guys know. Okay, thank you, Sandra. 191. I wasn't paying attention. All right, let me see what the next question is. Whoever thought that Bolton would be fired? I never thought Bolton was going to last. I always felt it was going to be a matter of time. Let me tell you, these people, if Trump was to last long enough, except for his daughter Ivanka and Jared, even Jared could get himself in trouble too with him. Everyone else, well, obviously that's what's been going on the past couple of years. People can last but for so long, so it's difficult to deal with him. Will a Democrat win North Carolina? Raz, it feels like it to me. The only concern I have, all the Republicans have been caught cheating. That's why they're having this election today. It feels like to me they're still doing things behind the scene. And I mentioned that in my yesterday's stream. They are a little more, how I should put it, not as obvious as the last time. Okay, they're a little more secretive about it. Okay, but the vision I had yesterday was the young Democrat, the young gentleman, because I looked at him again this morning. I saw him on TV. Seeing him going like this, so a sign that he's victorious. But just the same thing that happened with Trump. I thought Trump was going to win because of the vision that I explained, how he got into the White House during Inauguration Day. So what concerns me is the cheating that can take place in North Carolina and rob the young Democrat of this, just like what happened to the lady who ran in Atlanta. I'm sorry, I forget her name right now, but everyone knows who I'm talking about. She was running. She ran for governor, I believe. Yeah, she ran for governor. So, and the same thing in Florida. Okay, people are not talking about those things, but yes, a lot of shenanigans took place behind the scenes. Okay, Patricia is asking a question. Will we have to wait for McConnell to be voted out, or will FBI take him out? Patricia, I think we're going to have to wait for him to be voted out. But a lot of Republicans will face the music because, we have so much to deal with right now. Okay. The reckoning for all those people who are taking money from the NRA, or the oligarchs that were laundering their money through the NRA and feed them into these people, is going to come later. Okay, so I don't feel he's going to leave before Election Day. So let's hang in there. Okay, everyone, it's oh my God, 12:24. Thank you very much, everyone, for spending a little time with me today. I'm grateful. If anyone would like a reading from me, please, the link to my website is below the video, or I'm going to put it right now. And if you like to prefer to email me, please feel free to email me. It may take me, a few hours, or within the day I will reply. So I would appreciate it. And I will be back tomorrow, same time. Tomorrow is Wednesday, and people are going to do work in my place. I will possibly be late tomorrow. Not possibly. I will post the notice for tomorrow if it's 3 o'clock, because I'm still waiting to be contacted to be told when the people are going to be here tomorrow. Otherwise, I'll see you at 12, if not 12, at 3 o'clock tomorrow. But if there are any major breaking news, I will comment for a few minutes just to give you my intuitive impressions of what I see. Again, thank you, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your day. Be well. Till next time. Bye.